Hey there! Ever feel like your team's progress is being held back by some invisible force? Well, today we're setting sail to tackle one of the sneakiest challenges in Agile, dependencies. So, grab your tea, settle in, and let's navigate these tricky waters together. All right, picture this. Your Agile team is like a sleek ship cruising towards the shores of successful product delivery. Smooth sailing, right? But wait. There are hidden anchors dragging you down, dependencies. They slow you down, make your delivery plans murky, and reduce the transparency you desperately need. Not exactly the voyage you signed up for. Dependencies are a major culprit behind team slowdowns. They complicate planning, create bottlenecks, and can derail even the most meticulously organized projects. Just like a ship's captain needs to spot those anchors. Before setting sail, Agile teams must recognize and manage dependencies to keep their momentum going. To effectively manage dependencies, it's crucial to understand the different types that can anchor your team's progress. Let's break them down. Technical dependencies. When your work relies on specific technical components or deliverables from another team. Think of it like needing a special engine part before you can get your ship moving. Resource dependencies. These pop up when teams share limited resources, like that one genius database administrator who's always in high demand. Schedule dependencies. When the timing of one team's deliverable affects another's schedule. Imagine waiting for the sails to be ready before you can hoist them. External dependencies, reliance on third parties outside your organization, such as vendors or regulatory bodies. It's like needing permission from the harbor master before docking. Knowledge dependencies. When specific expertise or information resides with certain individuals or teams. Picture having only one person who knows how to navigate the ship's ancient maps. Now that we know what we're up against, let's chart a course to manage these dependencies effectively. Here are 5 solid strategies to keep your agile ship sailing smoothly. Address the root causes of dependencies. Most dependencies are a direct result of our current organizational structure. They often stem from how teams are organized, how responsibilities are divided, and how communication flows within the company. Instead of just managing these dependencies, aim to eliminate them. If you notice two teams constantly relying on each other, it's a sign that there's a pattern needing attention. Maybe it's time to rethink your structure, or perhaps there's a knowledge gap that calls for better communication or knowledge sharing strategies. Regularly reviewing dependencies can help you spot these patterns and make informed decisions. Integrate dependency management into planning. During your planning phases, bring all involved teams together in a collaborative environment to identify and visualize dependencies. Let me share a little story from my own experience. We organized a big room planning session where multiple teams gathered to map out the next release. By working side by side, we visualized all dependencies on a shared board. This collective approach allowed us to coordinate effectively, adjust plans in real time, and commit to deliverables with a clear understanding of what everyone needed from each other. Visualizing dependencies. While planning, make sure to visualize these dependencies. Use tools like dependency maps to get a clear view of what's happening. Keeping these boards updated during development ensures ongoing transparency and helps you proactively manage potential bottlenecks. Enhance communication and collaboration. Clear communication is the lifeblood of any agile team. Establish regular sync-ups between teams with interdependencies. This could be through Scrum of Scrums or weekly sync calls. During these meetings, review your dependency boards to stay updated on the status of dependencies and tackle any emerging issues promptly. This promotes alignment, reduces misunderstandings, and keeps everyone on the same page. Engage leadership and stakeholders. Keep your leadership informed about critical dependencies and the structural issues causing them. This helps in making strategic decisions like reorganizing teams or reallocating resources to eliminate persistent dependencies. Sometimes you might need to escalate issues, especially external dependencies, to ensure they're addressed swiftly and effectively. Review dependency patterns and strive to eliminate them. In your team retrospectives or departmental reviews, take time to examine and question existing dependencies. Ask yourself questions like, why do we have these dependencies? And is it possible to eliminate them? How can we do so? Identifying and addressing these patterns can lead to significant improvements in how teams operate and collaborate, ultimately reducing reliance on external factors and boosting overall agility. So there you have it. 5 ways to handle dependencies and keep your agile ship sailing smoothly. Remember, it's not just about managing these anchors, it's about eliminating them to achieve true agility.